Suryadi from group 2. I would like to explain about the line grabs. What is line grabs? Line grab is a grab that use a line B indicator. In line grab, there are some contents. The first one contents is a number of year, and the second one is a name of product. Product will be analyzed, right? Be like that. So the base of that, there are some component of line grabs. I will tell to you. Diagram garis atau line grab itu adalah diagram yang memakai garis sebagai indikatornya. Garis tersebut harus kita baca untuk mengetahui seperti apa jumlahnya. Seperti apa jumlah dalam sebuah data.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rani. I'm from group 2 and I will explain about part of line graph. There are 5 part of line graphs. The first title, and the second axis labels, and the third axis scale, and the 4 points and the last lines. The first title of the line graphs tell you what the graph is about, and the second axis labels tell you what kind of the data is on each axis, and the third axis scale show you how much or how many of the data is on each axis, and the 4 points. The points give you a specific data, a point on the line graphs with an x and y value, and the last lines give you an estimate of the value between the points for discrete functions. Discrete functions are made up of the data points. And in continuous functions, the line gives you actual data is opposed to an estimate. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fitri, mela, laila, sari, and now I want to tell you how to make a line graph. And it's not quite difficult to make a line graph. So first you collect the data that you want to chart. The first step is to enter it into Excel, and the first column will be the time segment like hours, day, or month, and the second will be the data collected. And next, highlight both columns of the data and click charts and click line and make your selection. And then Excel creates the line graph and displays it in your worksheet.
My name is Setiana. In this video, I would like to explain about function of line graph. What is line graph first? Line graph is a type of graph illustrates some data in the form of lines or curve. Line graphs are used to describe developments or changes in data over time. The line graph has two main axes, namely the x-axis and the y-axis. The function of line graphs is to describe quantitative data in the form of numbers carefully, and another function is to provide information about the development and comparison of a group of data from time to time quickly and clearly, and other function is to speed up the process of finding information from a data that has been made graph.
My name is Dewi Kusumaningrum. I will explain about function of line graph. A line graph shows how value change. Line graph can also be used to show how function change. A function is then an equation that gives you a unique output for every input. A line graph has characteristics that make it useful for some situation. You would use line graph is first you have function. Line graphs are good at showing specific data values, meaning that if you have one variable x, you can easily find the other y. Second, you want to show trends, for example, how your investment changes over time or how food prices have increased over time. And the last, you want to make prediction. A line graph can be extrapolated beyond the data at hand. They enable you to make prediction about the result of data.
And now I want to explain to you about the purpose of line graph. The purpose of line graphs are the first, to train students in making line graph to presenting data, and the second, to train students to able to presenting data using computers, and the last, by presenting a line graph, the students expected to provide clear and good information for data users.
Well, I think enough from our presentation. Thanks very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.